Hey guys, so it's been a while. It's been a really long while. You should have seen I did upload a book haul yesterday. This is my first video since March, and I know that's crazy. I know it's been a really long time. I know I haven't been here, and I'm very sorry for that, but I'm back now. I've been getting more into watching Booktube videos, other people's videos, and just getting back into the spirit of Booktube. It's not like I haven't been reading. I've been reading quite a lot, actually, and just I haven't had quite as much time to read physical books recently. I've mostly been listening to audiobooks. In fact, since March, I've only been reading audiobooks. I finished one physical book between March and now. I've been listening to a ton of audiobooks because I made a little work a job that I'm kind of at a desk, and while I'm working I can just listen to audiobooks pretty much the entire day, and I listen to audiobooks at like 2 or 3 times speed depending on the audiobook, mostly because I just think audiobook narrators just talk so slowly, and I can just understand things that go much quicker than the normal speed that they talk at on audiobooks. So I've been listening to a lot. I finish one almost every day, every other day maybe. I think I just hit 80 books this year. So since March, since March I've read somewhere in between 40 and 50 books, and I have not told you about a single one of them. Like I said, I've been updating my Goodreads. I haven't been writing much of anything with the updates though, and so I just kind of fell away from doing Booktube videos. I just sort of fell away from updating my Goodreads with actual content in the reviews instead of just ratings and everything. I've been working a lot. I'm kind of working on trying to get a different job right now in a state that I don't currently live in, which is a little bit difficult, and I've been applying like crazy. I've been spending a ton of time applying to stuff, and things are sort of working out. I'm looking towards something possibly happening this month, actually. So, keep your fingers crossed for that for me. I'm kind of working towards that. I've also when I get home from work, I just kind of spend my time doing other things besides reading and filming videos, and spending my weekends mostly just relaxing and doing other things, and just not really putting the time in to make Booktube videos or edit a video that I started filming in May, which is the book haul that you saw. If you have seen it, that I uploaded yesterday. If you haven't seen it, you should go watch it because it's filled with awesome books. So yes, I am going to be filming several wrap-ups very soon. I'm not sure what's going to happen this week or next week, which should start happening very, very soon. It kind of needs to because I'm way behind. I need to do for April, May, June, and July. I think I might split up each month and do a video for each month because I read so much during each month, and I just don't want to be able to talk about at least some of them coherently without having to speed up my thoughts and everything. I don't want the videos to be super long or anything, but you'll start seeing those updates. You'll start seeing those wrap-ups very soon, I hope. I've read a lot of really awesome stuff. I've really been enjoying a lot of the stuff I've been reading. I finished like whole series in between March and now. If you follow me on Goodreads or follow me on Twitter, my Twitter gets updated with all my Goodreads updates. If you've seen any of that, then you've seen the general idea of what I've been reading and what I've been rating the things that I've been reading, but I will go over everything in those wrap-ups very soon. So I don't know if you've missed me or not, but I've missed you. I've missed Booktube. I've missed making videos. I've missed replying to people in comments, and just everybody that has been watching my videos for such a long time. I hit 4,000 subscribers during this time off that I've been taking, and it's kind of gone steadily up since then. I'm hoping that people will begin watching again, that I'm going to begin making videos again. I really am going to be making videos on a regular basis now. At least a couple videos a month. Maybe not every week, but definitely a couple videos a month. You'll definitely see wrap-ups every month now. You'll see hauls as I continue to get more books. I have a few other things I'll probably be doing for videos as well. So yes, you will hopefully see a lot very soon. But for right now, I am going to be participating in Booktube-A-Thon. Giselle over at Giselle Bradley has inspired me to take part in this. I've never taken part in a readathon before, mostly because I never really felt like I had to, because I had never really got into a time where I wasn't reading a lot anyway. But now I have been reading a lot, but I want to read more physical books, so that's what my main focus of this week is, a few physical books. A couple of the ones that I want to read for Booktube-A-Thon are audiobooks. Well, at least one is, and I'm probably listening to audiobooks throughout the week anyway, so I'm just going to jump into what the challenges for Booktube-A-Thon are. I'm sure you've watched other Booktube-A-Thon videos. If you haven't, then this will be new to you, but most of you probably already know what the challenges are. So one of them is to read a book with blue on the cover, and so I'm going to read this book, The Invention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick, and I'm hopefully going to be reading this with Giselle, and I absolutely love the movie that they made from this book. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I love everything about it, and I'm really hoping that this book is really close to the movie. Giselle's never seen the movie, so we're going to read this, and I'm going to make her watch the movie with me. It's really big, but I really love how big it is, and it's mostly pictures and stuff, though. It's got it's got a few words in it and everything, but it's mostly pictures, and I'm seriously so excited to finally see what the book is after loving the movie ever since it came out. And then another one of the challenges is to read someone else's favorite book. I'm going to be reading one of Giselle's favorite books, actually. Her and I kind of mooch off each other's Audible accounts fairly often. It's more me mooching off of hers because she has way more than I do. So she has a book on Audible, one of her favorite books, called A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I very vaguely know some stuff about it, but it'll be a really new experience for me, and I'm definitely going to be getting into that. I'm going to be listening to it, and I listen to audiobooks very easily, so I'm not worried about getting through this one at all. And then another challenge is to read a book without putting it down. So for this, I'm going to kind of take the easy way out and read 2 graphic novels. I made it a little bit more difficult for myself by reading 2 graphic novels instead of just one, but I got these for my birthday and really want to read them and see if I want to continue with this graphic novel series. It is East of West, so Volume 1 and Volume 2. The premise of the series kind of reminds me of The Dark Tower a little bit. It has like a little bit of Western in it, a little bit of science fiction and fantasy, that kind of thing, and I'm really excited to get into it. It seems really interesting. I really like the art style a lot. I really like the way these books are designed, and I just think they're really cool. So I'm definitely going to get into these. I'm not worried about reading these either. And then another challenge is to read the book that you most recently acquired, and if you saw my haul, one of the most recent books that I acquired is a bunch of Agatha Christie books, and 2 of them are like part of a series and 2 of them aren't, so I decided to pick up this one. This is Ordeal by Innocence. This is a standalone by Agatha Christie. I don't know a whole lot about it or anything. I've been really in the mood for like mystery detective kind of things, and like the stuff that I've been reading recently has kind of reflected that a little bit, and so I really just wanted to read some Agatha Christie. I'm not too worried about getting through this one. It's pretty short. I'm pretty sure I can at least get through this full book. And then another one of the challenges is to read a book by an author with the same first letter and the last name as you. The first letter of my last name is R. I don't have that many books from authors with the first letter of their last name being R. So Giselle actually suggested for me to do a Rainbow Rowell book. I've never really had a huge desire to read one of her books before, but I also kind of do. Like, what if I read one and I really, really like it and want to read the rest of her books? I don't know. I have no idea how I'll feel about it. I'm going to read Attachments. I don't have it yet. I am going to order like a physical paperback version of it, so I'm not really worried about getting to that either because it's also pretty short. And I do kind of want to know what the hype around Rainbow Rowell is, so I'll be reading that. And then another challenge is to read just a book that you really, really want to read. And for some reason, I've just been really wanting to read this book, which is Rainbow's End by Vernor Vinge. It's a sci-fi book. I read Vernor Vinge's Zones of Thought series, all 3 of them. I really, really like that series a lot, and I really like Vernor Vinge's writing. And I don't know why, I've just been kind of like just feeling like I want to read this. I want to read something sci-fi. I've just been in the mood for some sci-fi, and I already know that I like Vernor Vinge, so I thought this would be a good one to pick up very soon. Yeah, it's less than 400 pages, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to read the whole entire thing before the end of the week. I'm going to try though. And then the last challenge is to read 7 books this week, and I really don't think I'm going to have much of a problem with this because, I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I should count those or not, but I mean, they're going to count to one of the challenges. I don't know. But I have the Rainbow Rowell book I'm going to read, plus A Little Princess I'm going to listen to, but I'm also going to be listening to a bunch of other audiobooks this week. I have like a Stephen King book on audiobook to finish, Gerald's Game. I have Roadwork checked out by Stephen King from the library from Overdrive that I want to listen to. I have the entire How to Train Your Dragon series checked out on Overdrive right now that I need to listen to. Giselle and I are going to listen to the second book in the Enchanted Forest Chronicles, Searching for Dragons. That's by Patricia C. Reedy. We listened to the first one together, Dealing with Dragons. I'll talk about that in my wrap-up, but we might be listening to that. We probably won't finish it or anything, but we'll be starting it at least. And I think I have a few more audiobooks that I have in reserve waiting for me to start listening to them, so I'm not too worried about hitting 7. But I will do a wrap-up for Booktube-A-Thon. I'll let you know how I did and everything. I don't know if you'll start seeing the monthly wrap-ups before that or after that, so very soon you'll see the Booktube-A-Thon wrap-up and the monthly wrap-ups that I've missed doing over the last 4 months. Hopefully I can remember everything about all the books that I've read. I may have to pick and choose which books I decide to talk about more. And I mean, actually, there'll be a link to my Goodreads in the description below. If you want to go on there and like look at all the books that I've read in the past 4 months and give me suggestions on what you want me to talk about more than others, like what if you want to know certain opinions on certain things more than opinions on other things, then feel free to suggest that. Let me know if you're going to be participating in Booktube-A-Thon. Let me know what you've been reading lately. Like I said, I am trying to get back into watching more Booktube videos, and I've been trying to catch up on a lot of people's videos. I'm not anywhere near caught up yet, but I'm trying to and getting there. I might just go and watch a bunch of people's Booktube-A-Thon videos right now though, before I'm like all the way caught up to that point, just to kind of get in the spirit of Booktube-A-Thon and everything. Yeah, that is everything I wanted to talk about today. That is all my updates and all the Booktube-A-Thon stuff that I wanted to talk about. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that I can continue to make stuff. Like I said in my haul video yesterday, I am gonna try really hard to do that. Like I'm really in the booktube mood at the moment. I'm really in the reading mood, really in the booktube mood. Really want to get more videos out and really want to keep this going. I really want to keep this channel going. I want to be more active with you guys. I want to talk to you guys more. I miss booktube a lot, and I'm going to be here way more often, I promise. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you later with more.